Randy Orton is your 2017 Royal Rumble winner. How the fuck did we get here? What's up, everybody? Wyzatv here to review this Royal Rumble match for 2017. And I've been looking at the internets a little bit and just looking at people's opinions. No videos yet, but just looking at Twitter and looking in forums and such, just to gauge how people felt about this Royal Rumble match. And there are some people that are saying that this was bad, it was the worst ever, this is terrible, X, Y, and Z. And I think I understand why, and I can kind of sympathize with them on it. One of the reasons why they say it is because lack of surprises, lack of returns, lack of debuts, all of that stuff. And then you have the finish and who won. Okay, I get it. I absolutely get it. So let's break down this entire Royal Rumble. We're gonna break down the whole thing. We're gonna save Roman Reigns for last because yes, this dude Roman Reigns, bro, they gotta be turning him heel, right? Like Roman's going heel, right? Like right, Roman's they're turning him heel. They Oh boy, god damn it. All right, so let's start this thing off. Number 1 and number 2 to start off the Royal Rumble is Big Cass and Chris Jericho. Well, Chris Jericho lasted a long time. He lasted to the Final Four. Big Cass, why did he come out at number 1? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares? Out comes Kalisto because we need to get the nobodies out of the way. After Kalisto comes the Mojo Rawley, Jack Gallagher. And Jack Gallagher, for the first, I want to say 10 minutes was the star of this Royal Rumble. He came in with his umbrella. He did some umbrella tricks. Like, he makes his umbrella a tag team partner. Jack Gallagher is a beast. And as a matter of fact, I think he is the only one from 205 Live that was in this match. That should tell you how much investment they have. Yeah, he was the only one from 205. That should tell you how much investment that they have in Jack Gallagher. That they will put him as the only cruiserweight in this match. I like it. I absolutely like it. And they showcased him very well. They let you know that this is a pretty entertaining guy. Out at number 6 comes Mark Henry. And I believe Mark Henry eliminated a few people. Let's see. He tossed out Jack the Gallagher. Let's see. Gallagher jumped at Henry from the rope and his umbrella got tossed out of the ring. So yeah, Mark Henry did that one. Number 7 is Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman comes out and starts to clear house. Like, we need to start clearing out some of these here bodies. Strowman eliminated Mojo Rawley, Big Cass. Did he eliminate Big Cass? Let's see. He launched out Kalisto, Cass, and Mojo. All right, boom. So that started you out with a quick 3. And I believe that he eliminated Mark Henry as well. Jericho got out of the ring. He wasn't dealing with Braun Strowman's nonsense. Number 8, and from this point on, they started throwing in guys that have had some sort of run-in with Braun Strowman. So we had number 8, we had Tucker. Number 9, we had Big Show. I'm sorry, not Tucker, Tucker. Number 9, we had Big Show. Number 10, we had 10. I'm not going to do it 10 times, but we had Tye Dillinger. It got a pop out of me. Not as much out of the crowd as I would have thought. I thought the crowd would have popped a lot more with Tye Dillinger coming out at 10. The pop was there, just wasn't as loud as the number 11 guy. But here's something that Tye Dillinger should have done. You come down to the ring with your 10 gimmick. You come down to the ring. And upon coming down, what you do, because you got Braun Strowman just staring at you. You don't want to fuck with that guy. But you have Tye Dillinger just stand at the ring once he gets there and let the crowd chant 10. Then as he gets in the ring, or if you don't do it there, when he gets in the ring and he does a stare down with Strowman, you do the 10. Nah, he just came, run down to the ring, get in the ring, fight with Braun Strowman as soon as he got in the ring. I'm like, no, you got to soak in these 10s. Did they not tell you in the back to soak in these? You got some 10s that you need to soak in, Ty. Soak in some of these here 10s. God damn it. Anyway, number 11 was James Ellsworth, and he got a massive pop. Like, his pop was crazy. He quickly got eliminated by Strowman. Number 12 was Ambrose, and didn't care for him. Number 13 was Baron Corbin, and I believe Baron Corbin was the one to eliminate Braun Strowman eventually, didn't he? I believe he was the one to eliminate him. Anywho, number 14 was the Kofi and the Kingston for who cares. Miz was at 15, and he didn't really do. I mean, when he came in and he gave the skull crushing finale to Tucker, like, I mean, he did it as soon as he came in the ring. Just straight skull crushing finale. Let's get you up out of here. I mean, he didn't eliminate him, but I thought that was pretty cool. He tried to mock the Daniel and the Bryan. He caught a deep six from Corbin for his troubles. There was a spot in here where Kofi was up on the top ropes to, I guess, try to attack Corbin, but Corbin caught this dude. Like, I mean, he's at the top ropes, right? I don't know if he was. Yeah, he was at the top ropes. Corbin pushes his leg, and his ribs hit that fucking thing that says Royal Rumble on the side that's holding up the ring ropes. That shit. Like, is that thing gimmicked or something? Because Kofi just got right back up. Like that was his elimination spot where he's dangling from it, and then he gets back in the ring. Whoop-de-doo. That shit sounded and looked like it should have fucking busted up some of his ribs, but they just no-sell Jones on that one. So let's say we had Miz at 15. Number 16, we had Sheamus. Sheamus pissed off. He lost the tag team championship, so he gets in there and he starts fighting people. Big E at 17 because New Day. Number 18 was Rusev. We got to turn this guy babyface so he can start getting some pops. He comes out with a mask on. I didn't do that. I didn't repackage the guy. Number 19 was Cesaro. So some of the things that you should notice is, one, when they had Strowman come out afterward, they had guys that he has had run-ins come out after that. The next thing you should notice is when they had tag teams, they kind of came out like, every other one. For example, you got Kofi at 14, you got Big E at 17, and then at 20 you have Xavier Woods. 16 you have Sheamus, and 19 you have Cesaro. So the people that were kind of paired together, they came out pretty close within each other. Another example would be Bray Wyatt at 21, Randy Orton at 23, Luke Harper at 25. So, I don't know. I don't really care for the placement of these guys. Just seemed like they wanted to get them all in close to each other because they're partners and such like that, or they feuded with one another. Spread it out. Let's get some new stories going on, because that's what the Royal Rumble is supposed to do. It's supposed to build up some new stories, or it's supposed to capitalize on stories that are taking place. Some of these stories are already done and over with, so why? Just why? Why? Anyway, let's get back to Cesaro. Cesaro comes in, and Cesaro and Sheamus both eliminated New Day, all three of them together. I mean, Xavier came in at 20. Cesaro and Sheamus eliminated them together. When Cesaro came in, he was swinging everybody. Then he gets into a dizzy spot, and he drops down Sheamus, and he's teasing that he's gonna do the swing to him. The crowd is popping big time for it, but then he gets super kicked for his efforts. Well, deal with it. 21 was Bray Wyatt. And by the way, I must say, this this ramp was extremely long, an extremely long ramp down to the ring. Anybody that ran down to that thing had to be gassed. I mean, Big Show took his time when he came down there. He took his time. Hold on, what number was Big Show? When did he come in? Did he even get in yet? Yeah, he came in at number 9. They got Strowman up out of there early, too. I thought he was going to last a lot longer than he did. I thought they was going to showcase him a lot. And that's one thing that this Royal Rumble did. As a matter of fact, let's just run off some of the things. I gotta give my opinion about this Royal Rumble. So, Apollo Crews at 22 for no reason. 23 was Randy Orton. And JBL said, hey, 4 guys, 1 from 23. Randy Orton. I might put my money there. Good job, JBL. 24 was Ziggler. Woof woof. 25 was Harper, 26 Brock Lesnar, 27 Enzo, 28 Goldberg, 29 Underwear, and 30 is... All right, so this Royal Rumble, right, So I said one of the issues that I had with it was, the placement of some of these guys. The second issue I had with it was they didn't create any new storylines. Like, nothing new was created from this. No new feuds. No, none of that. If you have partners getting in there and working together, one of the things that you should have did, or you could have did this with a heel, is you always got to have that one guy that's just smart, right? And they get together and start eliminating people, a la Big Show and Kane. What was that? The year before last when Roman won. You got to have people get together and do that sort of thing. So you kind of got that with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton a little bit, but they weren't really eliminating people. They worked together, yeah, but they weren't really eliminating. Wolf came in there, didn't really showcase much of anything. Luke Harper comes in. He ignores Randy Orton. He puts his attention on someone else, throws him into the corner. Then he stares down Randy Orton. There was a lot of laying around going on in this Royal Rumble. Another one of the reasons why people were down on this Rumble is the simple fact that there wasn't a lot of action, right? Forget the fact that you don't have or you don't have any surprises or returns or debuts. You don't have any of that. At least give us action. And I think that this Royal Rumble didn't do that. It was a very unpredictable Royal Rumble until odds makers came out. But at the very least, give us some action. And we just didn't get that. We didn't get high spots. We didn't get anything to get us excited. Then you got the Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt thing with Luke Harper. Luke Harper clotheslines Bray Wyatt. So, all right, at least you got some story there. Then he gets in position to hit Bray Wyatt with the Sister Abigail. And just before he got in that position, when he clotheslined Bray Wyatt and picked him back up, I was saying to myself, if these guys all know Sister Abigail, why don't all of them use the Sister Abigail? And then he gets him in that Sister Abigail position. I'm like, yes! Yes, yes, yes. And Randy Orton RKO's him for his troubles. Oh, boy. Anyway, what else did we get? Brock Lesnar comes in and immediately starts cleaning house. We need to get some of these guys up out of here. Brock Lesnar throws a bunch of guys out. Then he just drops everybody else. Everybody's just on their ass. Enzo comes out. And he gets in the ring with Brock Lesnar. Yeah. Brock Lesnar fucked him in the ass. Goldberg comes out at 28. Spear elimination. Brock Lesnar, you're out of here. So, Brock Lesnar just looks back at Goldberg. And honestly, this did nothing to build up their match. Nothing. Sure, it says, all right, Brock, you can't fuck with Goldberg. Goldberg just whoops your ass again. I get that. I get it. But it didn't do anything for me. So, you know what? I kind of agree with the consensus on this Royal Rumble just not being all that good, because there was nothing really to write home about with it. Undertaker comes out. He eliminates Goldberg. Rusev. Corbin was still in there, but he eventually got eliminated. Number 30 was the Roman and the Reigns. Bro, they're turning this guy heel, right? Why else would you position Roman Reigns at 30 when people are still expecting a surprise? They're still expecting a debut or a return. And out comes the Roman and the Reigns. A guy who already lost his Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns comes out. And I'm just like, yo, these motherfuckers is trolling bad. They are trolling so much. It's hilarious. So Roman is in there, and I liked his work in the Rumble. I liked his work. He came in there. He was badass. He's eliminating folks. He got the pissed off look in his face. Then he eliminates Undertaker, and I'm like, oh, they gotta be turning him heel, right? Like they gotta be turning him heel, right? He eliminates the one shining hope that the crowd had. No. This dude Roman don't give a fuck. Anyways, we're down to our final three after I believe Roman eliminated Jericho. We're down to our final three with Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and the Roman and the Reigns. Roman gets a hand up on both of these guys at first, but then Bray Wyatt and Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, they turn the tables. They go for the Sister Abigail RKO combination, and Roman gets out of it. Superman punch, I believe. Anyways, Bray Wyatt gets eliminated by the Roman and the Reigns, and there's Randy Orton and Roman as your final two. RKO from Randy Orton out of a spear. Roman was going for a spear. He gets an RKO for his troubles, and then he gets dumped out as Randy Orton goes into WrestleMania as your challenger for the WWE title. I don't have a problem with Randy Orton winning. It's going to build to him and Bray Wyatt, which I'm okay with. I'm good with that. And they don't have any issues with putting Randy Orton or having Randy Orton put, some of the younger talent over. Randy Orton, he doesn't mind doing it. John Cena, on the other hand, yeah. So my question is, how do we get there? And I'm going to put some thought into it. I don't know how we get there because we got to get this strap off of John Cena. So do you have Bray Wyatt take the strap off of him at Elimination Chamber? Where does AJ Styles get his rematch? Like, there's a lot of questions that has to be answered on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But we'll see when we get there. And again, I'm okay with Randy Orton winning. But him going into WrestleMania as the challenger is kind of weird. I don't know. This Royal Rumble was a very, very weird one. It was a very uneventful one. And I can see why people are upset about it. I'm not upset about it. I'm just a little disappointed in it. Because it was one of those things where we could have gotten a lot more out of it. And we got a lot of nothing out of it. Yeah, a lot of nothing.